Shabbat and enter into the week.
I heard 10,000 men and 10,000 women curse and bless. Some were wet, some were dried off, some soaked. There was a song, who thought to sing, to dance, lifted up from between the walls of wet when the sea parted, dry land, invitation to walk. Some walked, some ran. Who was it who lifted up the song, who began to dance? There could have been a variety of responses, could have been silence, since the water, the sea, elements were responding in such dramatic fashion. Silence was not an option, though had I been there, I might have chosen silence. I am not much of a crowd person. Still, what if all of us were swept away in the movement from being pursued to pursuers? Now we were being drawn toward rather than fleeing from, and we returning there with song as described in the poem song, bring down a specialized language, a conspicuous form. It's the form I am most taken up by, as if words could lift me up into an eddy of water, as if movement were compressed and I am tossed about in the spaces in the text. Next to me I see we are all tossed around together in this text space, and what we are hollering over the din is in sound and exit to sky through water with, and again I hear you hollering for me, come over. We'll meet again, shaped like the walls of the sea, like walls, like pillars of water. I see stones, I am jumping stone to stone. There is space in the text, we can return to text, a poem, a song of respect for language, meaning and form and word shapes. I am enchanted by stones, I am drawn into spaces, I am soaked by water walls, I am satisfied by poems.
Sometimes it's good to draw out the lessons of Shabbat. This Shabbat Shira, this Shabbat of song, Shabbat of the birds that escape the snare and fly free. So today we read the Song of the Sea. Always a good Shabbat, Shabbat Shira. But now we have to move on into the wilderness. So we let go. We make the prayers of havdala and we let go. There's a candle there. If you don't light your candle with us.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei puri hagafim.
Blessing of the joy that is brought from the fruit of the vine.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei minei v'samim.
The sweetness and the spices that carry us through from Shabbat to Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei miurei haish.
Fire.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם המבדיל בין קודש לחוץ בין אור לחושך בין ישראל לימין ששת ימי המעשה ליום השביעי. Blessed are you who distinguishes between the holy and the not yet holy. Baruch atah Adonai hamavdil ben kodesh lechol. Kodesh lechol. Holy, not yet holy, kodesh lechol.
To make a whole. So we let go of Shabbat and we pray that Eliyahu Hanavi, Elijah the prophet, is close at hand. עוד יבוא משיח בן דוד. עוד יבוא משיח בן דוד. It's been raining here all day today. It's kind of a dreary day. Cold too. Cold and rainy.
Good day to read books. That's today. Then there's tomorrow. And tomorrow we'll start at 9:30 with Psalms.
Yeah. Psalm 100.
I like this one.
We're up to Psalm 100.
This one.
100
Du'u
Psalms.
ki Adonai hu Elohim hu asanu v'lo anachnu. Du'u.
No. It's
It
great.
has an interesting little feature.
And you know, this portion that we're moving into, lots of lessons from Yitro, from the priest of Midian telling Moses, you don't have to do this alone. Make a democracy. Fill the table with people who can bring their voices and their wisdom. And so Moses fills the tent with all the people he thinks will be, good leaders, really be able to help judge and care for the people. And God puts the spirit of wisdom and understanding and knowledge on them. But outside the tent, there's these two guys, Nadav and Avihu. And because they're standing close to the tent, they get God's Spirit upon them too. The spirit of prophecy and leadership. And Joshua says, and so they start to go around and lead. Joshua says, hey, who do those guys think they are? Goes to Moses and complains. And you know what Moses says? God bless Moses. Moses says, would that everyone would get the Spirit of God and prophesy. Would that everyone would take it upon themselves to serve. Gotta love Moses. He almost gave up. Jethro saved him, and then he got back in the game. And then we get the 10 Commandments. Kind of a big portion.
Got back in the game, huh?
Back in the game. He did. He almost gave up.
Deu, 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 deu.
So Shavua Tov, everyone. Shavua Tov. Let it be a good week. A week of peace. A week where each one of us gets to serve.
Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi, Bimera Veyameinu, Yabo Eleinu, Mashiach Ben David, Mashiach Ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu
Thanks for joining us. Shavua Tov, everyone. We'll be back first thing in the morning with Psalm 100. Have a good night and a Shavua Tov.